For over 3,000 years, the Israelites, or the original Israelites, have been living in West Africa. But the reason why they are not known is because the Western world has changed their name, therefore, making it difficult for people to know them or even identify them. Today, I can declare to the world that I have found the lost sheep of Israel. My name is Kofi Adalet. Let me tell you a story. Long time ago, there were a group of people who were facing famine and therefore decided to go and look for greener pastures, to move away from where they are settled, to find a land that will flourish and give them good uh, cultivation or good food or for them to prosper. So on their quest, they came to a land or a settlement where they met a benevolent king who, welcomed them, gave them a land for them to settle in that land and to flourish and develop, and which they did. And they lived together with the natives of the land, in a very good atmosphere for a long time. Suddenly, this benevolent king passed away, and there were some successful kings that came as well. But there was this one particular king that took over the throne, and his brutality and hatred towards these immigrants was such that the people were forced to become slaves. And even to make matters worse, he decided to slaughter or kill the young boys who were growing up. But a group of young men decided to hide one of this young boy and to take care of him. And eventually, this young man boy grew up to become a very wise man. So the wicked king carries on with his slavery of these immigrants and his brutalities and all that. So eventually, the people were fed up, they were tired, and therefore decided to escape. But they needed an escape plan. So they decided to come to this man or this old man whom they hid as a child and now grown up to become a very wise man. They came to see him and told him of their quest, and he gave them advice, which they followed to the letter. In actual fact, this wise old man led these people, the immigrant, away from this brutal king, away, far away from where they were settled. On their journey, they were able to cross a body of water and cross over onto a land far away from the tyrant. So you might be thinking, I'm reading this from Exodus in the Bible, right? No, never. It's not from the Bible. You see, this is the story, the oral history of these people in West Africa. In the West African country of Ghana, part of Volta region, Togo, Benin, into the Yoruba land. This is the oral story that has been passed on from generation to generation, and it is called the Notsi narratives. So, you don't need a rocket scientist in order for you to look at the two stories and compare, in order for you to see that there was these people who were facing a famine and actually went into another country, met a benevolent king who gave them a settlement, flourished, and a wicked king came in there, and eventually there was a wise man who was able to take these immigrants, cross a body of water, and escape from this tyrant. It is the same, isn't it? Yeah. So, if you want to know more about this story, well, get this book by Mauli VENYA. Novio Mayomi, Meho Agbalaya, na miakro, na Yabeview Nanya Amewo Shiwonya Akpena Milo. I thank you very much, Venya.